What is up, guys? In today's video we have an inside the mind style video where I'm going to walk you through my thoughts and decisions as I play in Fortnite Zero Build. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, find it helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you like some more, and if you guys would like to use my code in the shop when getting anything, it is EvolvedJake, just like my channel name is, and is underneath the webcam at all times. So I'm going to be going to the new Builders Barracks POI. I don't really rate this place too highly, but I've only landed here a few times. I landed here a bit when the update first dropped, and it was like incredibly packed at that time, but I would imagine that's kind of gone down since, you know, the newness of it has worn off, and the NPC over here that was selling the shredder shotgun isn't as big of a deal anymore because, oh my gosh, because, you know, it's been added to the regular loot pool. Seems like we only had one other player land with us, so I'm just going to try to get rid of them. That's possible, yeah. And the way their landing was, I thought they were an AI. I just want to get rid of them. And then quickly get out of here. This place would be a lot easier to loot in build mode because you can actually edit all these builds until another player has. Once somebody edits it and confirms it, it becomes their build piece, and, like, you know, their team has edit priority on it. Oh, there's a slurp truck here? I did not know that. I think the only other times I landed here, it was so packed that was getting, like, broken immediately. Excellent, we got gloves. I was gonna say, it doesn't seem like there's that much loot here, and that kind of had me worried about, you know, coming out of here with mobility, but very lucky spawns as far as that goes. Nice, we got a burst too. And while this is something that's on the edge of the map, typically that kind of sets you up for a somewhat slow game. I feel like that's not going to be as much of a problem here because there's the 0 point shard nearby. So I can just go and leave now. I don't think I've looted everything yet, but we're good. There's this 0 point shard and the purple water over there, so I can just make my way over there and then rift out of here. And then have a faster start to the game. Put my bounties over here. They're an AI, but I want to kill them anyways, so we can get another bounty. I think he got gloves too. Sounds like there's people fighting over here at the water, which is like, maybe they were on this ramp jump. I'm gonna say fighting at this purple water kind of stinks because people just, yeah, when rifted. I'm gonna say they just immediately dash into the rift. Nothing here I need. This guy might have the mythic Nemesis AR. Alright, that worked out well for me. He does have the Nemesis. I'd rather have the pizza than the fizz. I was going to, like, fizz and then potentially shockwave on him after getting some shots. Or overdrive nade. I was just throwing the mist early to kind of create some concealment for myself and just have the effect ready to go as soon as I hit shots on him. But he ended up beaming me as I did that, and then he pushes me, but we're able to clean that kill up. Just fine. Probably gonna land over here and get a bounty. But now I have basically what I want. Like, I could have a higher rarity burst SMG and that would be nice, but I don't care that much about the rarity of this. I'm just happy to have the double mobility that I would like to have, and then also the pizza for healing. This guy's at Sus Studios. Probably get on this hill first and look for him. I kind of missed out on the timing of the live ping. He's coming right for me. You get to my car, but this one allows you to kill the driver from the passenger seat. And I've had people comment and ask for, like, a list of every car that can do that. I don't know every car that can do that. I just know the two I use are the Werewolf for the regular car and the Lamborghini Urus for the SUV, and both of them kind of allow that. But it's just something that you gotta try for every car that you have or whatever, you know, or maybe Googling it would provide a solution. I'm not too sure. if somebody has like made a list of them all out there, but it's one of those things where I've just used what I've used for a really long time. For some reason on this update, the Lamborghini Urus is bugged, and when you get it, it turns into a Hertz, but that will be fixed at some point, I'm sure. It's just, you know, the Fortnite bug of this week. The only one, right? An AI bounty. And the dashes were really good for the fight I had versus that player. Oh, buddy. But the bounty I had that was coming out of Sus Studios, I wasn't really happy with how I played that, to be honest. I thought that I was going to be able to look at him sooner than I did. Like when I dropped down and then there was like another like shelf of that mountain, that kind of threw me off. But luckily I was able to just like dash right behind him, and then like I hit him with a hard hitting chaos shotgun shot, and then he got in the car, which, you know, made it to where I could kill him. But even if he doesn't get in the car there, he's kind of screwed. Like me dashing behind him and hitting him with the chaos shotgun just completely turns the tide to that fight. And that's why these dashes are so good. And as I've talked about, they're only from that purple water where I hit the 0 point shard. I accidentally wasted one, that's sad. But with them only being from there, I feel like a lot of players are not really accustomed to playing against them this season. And so it's something that's always a pretty big advantage to have, but the more infrequent you run into it, I feel like the larger the advantage is, because players are going to be more thrown off by it. I want to get involved in this fight. It sounds like a messy fight, but I don't really know exactly where it is. It sounds like he threw a shield bubble in here. Oh no, he didn't. But my pump didn't shoot. There's somebody else third partying, I think. There's like another car driving around. I was expecting that guy to be very weak, because it sounded like he just had a messy fight in that building where both players were just like spamming dual shotguns, but I guess that didn't happen. And then also I messed up shooting my chaos shotgun at one point, and it did not shoot even though I intended to, because I like swapped away too quickly. A lot of times when your shotgun doesn't shoot, that's why you like swap away too quickly and like cancel the shot. Same thing with like the overdrive nades or shockwave not throwing. It's like you swap before the animation is actually like finished, and then it just like kind of ruins itself. This is a kill here. Dang, bro. I think there was pizza on this body. I was hoping he would over push here because he knows I'm weak and I'm in that fizz. He left now? Okay, I would like to go get more dashes while we're over here. But yeah, that guy's aim was really good. I was kind of hoping to actually fight him, because people like that, like you would think like, oh, that player's good, why would you want to fight them? But if there's somebody like that in the lobby that's just like decent aim, I would rather fight them on my terms than have another situation where they're third partying me like that. Because a lot of, someone could be good, but also a good player getting good timing on you is very dangerous. And that's why I almost died there. Like the John Wick created timing that was like really good for that guy. And then his aim was good enough to like capitalize on it and almost just like full delete me. And so I would rather not have that happen again. I think this might be them. Or maybe he's hitting me with the OXR. That was probably why I got melted so quick. But there we go. That's exactly kind of what I was just outlining. So the first encounter we get into, he gets really good timing on me. I almost die, but I'm able to survive because of the double mobility and then like recycling the heals in that area. And then he decided to go about his business. Next encounter we get in, I'm getting good timing on him. And then he just doesn't get to fight back versus me. Like, that's a lot of times how fights, when two good players encounter each other in Zero Build, I feel like that's a lot of times how the fight goes. A lot of it is just timing based. That was not what I wanted to do. I was hoping to hit shots on him while overdrive nading and then also maybe like dash behind him. But him punching me like prevented that. He's up there. I'm gonna go back to this pizza shop and see if there's any pizza remaining for me to pick up. I may have been here earlier and already seen that there isn't, but I don't really remember. I think yeah, there wasn't. So this is bad. And it's not just bad because of this guy, it's bad because the other one from Sus is gonna pull up in third party. I don't remember if there's heals on top of this rock. But I'm more worried about the third party than I am just this player. No, man. What? Accidentally waste my dash. That's unfortunate. The person who got a bounty on me was the one from Sus, I'm pretty sure. That I tried to push earlier. I mean, it had to be. It's a 1v1. That's like... I'm very surprised he didn't third party there. I thought he was gonna like come up running up this hill because this is best situation for him, right? Like he's chilling in Sus Studios and then two people fight over here. Like... That's an easy situation for him just like come in and clean it up. But it was also a 1v1v1, which is like a situation where you pretty much always get third partied anyways. And that's why once this fight started happening the way it did, I wanted to just come far this way so that the other guy coming up the hill would now be coming behind that Venom skin. And then I could be the, like they would fight and then I could be the one third partying. Like you just don't want to be the person caught in the middle in that situation. And I'd kind of already, you know, seen and decided that that's probably what was going to happen to me if I sat there and fought that Venom skin right where he wanted to fight me. This car is like shambles too. That's sad. Okay. Got bailed out by the chaos shotgun there. What I wanted to do was very good though, I think. Like he's pushing me. I dashed behind him and chaos him, but he got to that low ground and then jumped back up. But the chaos shotgun is just a lot better than the twin hammers this season, and that's the way it goes. But that is going to be it for this video. As always, if you guys did find this to be helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you would like to see more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.